We are live! Hooray! Hi everybody, whoever joins. I, once again, am going to try to do the social media while people join. Hopefully people will join. If not, then I can do the social media all I want, because nobody will be here. And we're a little bit early, which is good. We're about 5 minutes early. But I am happy. I'm always happy to have people here. It's weird seeing myself on a live stream when I do this. Okay, let's share, one more time. Copy. Oh, cool, people are joining. All right, so right now we're getting started. I'm just trying to be clever and start live stream. Oh, oops. Keep editing. Publish. So, yeah, so I'm trying to make sure that everybody can see that we are on, we are starting to live stream. And I'm not very good at multitasking, so whoever's just joined, say hello if you want to, and we will get started. If you were here last week, we decided that this week we would turn the foam head. Oh, hi, Cricket! So we decided that we would start working on that foam head that we made last week. Let me close this up. Last week, putting away my computer now, I made this foam head a couple of weeks ago, and he's just been hanging out while we've been doing other things. And so he is going to become a turtle, and today we're going to start building his body. Peter and I, Peter patterned out the front, and then I cut out the back, and we're going to try to put that together, and mostly out of foam. So that's what we're doing today while we are live streaming. I'm here, I'm ready, I'm excited. Hello! Hi, Ellen. So this is what he's going to look like. This is his front. Ignore the lines here. That was a different pattern for him. And then the back is a little bit bigger. And we're going to make it a bit three-dimensional by gluing it all together. And then that way he should be able to pop his head in and out. Hi, how's it going? Oh my goodness. Lots and lots of people here tonight. That's great. So yeah, this will go like this, and that'll give us a lot of dimension. And I don't know where Fred is. He's supposed to join us tonight, but hopefully he'll join us soon. Gracie's joined us tonight. She's down here. She's ready for dinner. Fred,
What?
are you gonna join for the live stream?
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
All right. So a lot of times when you're making three-dimensional puppets, if you're gluing things together that are flat, if I was going to glue these together flat, you would just glue it face to face. But instead, this is what we're going to do is glue. What material is that? Styrofoam? Yeah, it's not styrofoam. It's craft foam, or it's more like upholstery foam. So if you had a chair pad, if you were reupholstering a chair, this is the kind of stuff that you'd have. There is a lighter, more open cell foam that you probably have seen if you have an air conditioner and you had to change the filter in the air conditioner. It's called reticulated foam. A lot of puppeteers use that because it's lighter and it's easier to work with, but it's more expensive. This you can get at the craft store. And this we are going to actually go edge to edge, and if you glue edge to edge, what happens is you suddenly start making a three-dimensional item, which is what we're going to do tonight. Hopefully. We'll see how it works. Oh, who's a YouTube star?
Who?
I think somebody has a YouTube hat.
Well, yeah, I was trying it off his size.
I think it worked. Yeah.
It's gonna slip off very soon.
Yeah, you've got your ears though, so the ears might keep it.
Maybe. I don't know. If it falls, it falls.
You're looking pretty fly, pretty smooth.
I'm representing.
You're representing. Yeah.
I'm representing.
For a blue guy, you're kind of white. He's pretty fly for a white guy.
I don't get it.
I don't, neither do I. So yeah, Fred is wearing a hat that I got from the YouTube creator community. I am what's known as a top contributor. That just means that I spend a lot of time there, and I help out with things like moderating the forums and stuff. And to thank me, One of the actual moderators from the forum is moving on to a new job, and so she sent me a bunch of YouTube stuff, including this fabulous hat. I like it. Do you like it, Fred?
It's okay.
It's okay. Hey, Patrick. Hi, how's it going? Good to see you here. Yeah, so, we've got 4 people in the live stream already. That's cool. Ooh, that's pretty good. If you just joined us, we are making a turtle puppet, or we're trying to make a turtle shell. Slowly. So, yeah, we're starting off with a little head that we made, and then we're going to build the shell. And I think, let me just see. Okay, cool.
No, hot.
Yep.
You just whipped on the floor.
That's okay. I can pick it. The hot glue is easy to pick up off the floor.
You ruined the finish.
The finish in our apartment has been ruined for a long, long time.
They don't know that.
They don't know that.
The camera's not on the floor.
So there's another. These live videos are awesome. Keep it up. Thank you. I'm not going to show too much of it because this is for one of the people who is in the chat right now. Her name's Ellen, and she has a character who is a drag queen named Daphne. And we are making a puppet of Daphne. This is the head of the puppet, and
she's naked.
She is naked, and we have her hands, which I finished last night.
That's a little disturbing.
Those are hands. So those are done.
I think the hat is too big.
And those will wind up here.
My hat is too big.
Your hat's too big? I think we should take that off. Much better.
Ah! I can see now!
There you go. So yeah, I've been working on that, but that requires actual concentration because that's actually going out to somebody, and I care what it looks like. And this turtle is kind of for us to work on while we are doing the live stream.
The turtle isn't going to like it. You're not concentrating on him.
That's okay. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm matching up the middles, the centers, and I'm going to start gluing from here. So just like that. I think that works. And we're going to start gluing and see how it works. So how's everybody's night? Is everybody having a good Monday?
A good Monday?
I know.
That's a contradiction in terms.
I think that's a definite contradiction in terms. I don't think too many people have good Mondays, but... All right, let's just start right with the middle. So
I suppose those who have Monday off...
If you have a Monday off, then you might have a good Monday. Or if you like going to work. Or if you still have trying to get my new glasses. Oh, get used to your new glasses? Are they a new prescription? Hi! Oh, Andrea Sharifi from the Sharifi Life. You are here. She is actually one of my co-moderators on another YouTube forum. Good Monday, so oxymorons. Yeah, I think so.
Are those the people that have acne?
I think that you're thinking of what
the oxymoron. They put oxymoron on their face.
Hi, Jim Jason says hi.
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 I think what are you thinking of? Oxy.
OxyClear. I don't know.
OxyClean.
We don't have acne on my planet.
No, you have very clear skin.
Yes,
blue.
It's blue.
It's blue skin, but it's clear. It's very clear. Oh, I had this on high. So
you're working on a turtle.
What puppet are we working on today? Today we are working on a turtle. I am making a turtle shell. We had this foam head that we started with.
Cowabunga.
And then last week we decided that he would make a good turtle. That's a nice little turtle face. And he has a shell, and I am gluing that shell together right now. This is the back of the shell, or it will be. Ooh, this is starting to come apart. Making a turtle, huh?
He's making a joke.
I'm guessing the progress will be slow and gradual. Yeah, probably. I deleted all my 2017 videos because they weren't that great, in my opinion, and I'll be back in 2018. No, I didn't quit YouTube, if you're wondering. Oh, okay. You know, you got to do what makes you happy, especially artistically. Otherwise, why bother, right? So that's something that we did with this channel.
We deleted our videos?
We didn't delete videos, but I stopped making the hair care videos, which were... Yeah. You know, I thought that I'd run out of things to say about long hair, and there are other people who are continuing to make long hair videos, and so I thought that we would... Oh, maybe you could make hair videos. You could make...
My hair is short.
But you could make alien hair videos. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be a channel of one.
Well, maybe there would be other aliens who would come in and join. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gluing edge to edge. The hot glue that I have, I had turned it on I didn't quit YouTube. I'm just taking a break, and like I said, I'll hopefully be back in 2018. That's fine. Definitely. Do what makes you happy. So the hot glue I had on high to come to temperature because I hadn't plugged it in before we started, and now it's a little too hot. We have this
Too hot.
too hot.
Too hot.
We have this 2-temperature glue gun. Fred feels alienated. You are big with the puns today. You know, we have somebody who lives... You sounded like Clark. So this is a 2 temperature. If you can see, there's a high and a low temperature. I had it on high because I hadn't plugged it in time. But with this foam, if it's on a high temperature, if you glue it, it takes a very long time to cool down and stick together. So this may go slowly. But yeah, this whole week I've been working on something. I had promised my friend Ellen, who is a fellow YouTuber, that I would make a puppet of her character named Daphne, who is a young woman who wants to be a drag queen or is a drag queen. So this is the head of that, and I took my time with this. It's the first puppet I've made out of this light tan material because it looks like a human. Oh my God, spoilers! I know, but you have no idea what it's going to look like at the end.
Block your eyes.
Yeah, block your eyes, and then I made the hands, which we stuffed. We were watching Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. I was watching them make cocktails last night, and I finished sewing these hands. And then, let me reach it all the way over here. We were actually going to make a dress or a headscarf or something for Milk, the cow. But she didn't need anything. She just looked good. So this is the fabric that we were going to use for that. And this is going to be like a little baby doll dress for the Daphne puppet. So that should be done this week, maybe? Peter and I were talking about how to make the body. I wish I had your hair. Oh, I wish you didn't because my hair is
He'd be bald if you had his hair.
But thank you. That's very nice of you to say. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because this foam is so thick, I have to glue it on both sides, which is different for me. This is something new. This is going to take a very long time. That's okay. We have a very long time.
You're a rocket man.
What does that mean?
You think it's going to be a long, long time.
Oh, I see. You keep making these comments that the younger people aren't going to get at all.
Yes, but it's a space song.
Oh, it is a space song. Where are some other space songs? Major Tom?
Star Wars!
Oh, Star Wars. Yeah, could you sing can you sing it? Can you hum a few bars?
I can hum in bars.
So,
I can karaoke in bars, too.
You can karaoke in bars. So it's been fun making that, Elton John. Yes, exactly. It's been fun making the Daphne puppet. I like it because it is actually a person. I have reference photos to go with. And so I've been thinking about, because she wears such extreme makeup, she has like these big eyes that are like, they're like the cat wing eyes, but it's like triangles that go all the way to the end of the head, and then this big round, what do you call it, eyeshadow that goes over that. And then if you've ever seen the makeup, the really severe makeup that you see like drag queens do, they do like that line on their cheeks. They call it contour.
You're looking at me like I know from
Well,
drag
you would
queens.
do a contour right here.
That tickles.
And then a highlight above that. And then you would contour your nose. Just like that.
I'm contouring your nose.
You can contour my nose. So, yeah, so I have ideas for that. And then she also wears a wig that has black roots and then gray on top, which I think is the hair color. She also uses blonde.
Very ombre.
Ombre?
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 Ombre.
I don't know.
That's a bad ombre. So I'm figuring out the wig for that, which I could dye a black wig, or I could bleach out the gray on a black wig, but I'm thinking I'm going to just make it with 2 wigs kind of stacked on top of each other. So we'll see. And then it has to go to England.
To England?
Yep, that's where Ellen lives. She lives in England. So
That would be fun going through customs.
Oh, that's true. We've never traveled any place that they've taken the puppets out of our luggage. Although when we went to Disney World, we went to Disney World with George and Dog last summer, and every time we got stopped at security, they would take out the puppets and they would look at us funny. Sore.
What, they've never seen a puppet in Disney World?
I don't think people take too many puppets. They might buy puppets at Disney World, but they don't take them to Disney World that often. They might take.
They got Pinocchio!
That's true. You don't hear much about Pinocchio. He gets kind of short shrift these days as a character. This is gonna take a while. I'm just gluing. Living in the 60s and 70s. I think Fred is giving.
Sorry, Pat, but Fred is giving the live stream a bit of vitality.
Well, that's good because I'm busy gluing. So I'm just hot gluing here. I probably should have thought of something a little bit less tedious for this live stream, but that's okay. We're finishing what we started, which is that foam head.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely, and much as
slowly in Laverne.
It's slowly what?
In Laverne.
Slowly in Laverne?
We slowly but surely and slowly in Laverne.
Surely in Laverne. Laverne and slowly.
Hello.
You have the 60s and 70s middle part. Oh, yeah, I have my hair parts on the side, so I don't do that middle part in my hair. But I know what you're talking about, the kind of flat middle part in the middle of your hair. I get that. It's very 60s and 70s.
Not to be confused with the 60s comb-over.
I don't know about comb-overs.
I don't know.
I have way too much hair for a comb-over.
I don't know.
You have enough hair for... You don't have a comb-over either. You have plenty.
I have a comb down.
You have a comb down. You need to calm down. Ha!
Speak for yourself.
But you're adding a lot of vitality to this live stream, they say. So.
And vim and vigor.
And vim and vigor. Maybe you could add a lot of Vitalis
vinegar too.
For your hair.
Vitalis?
Vitalis. Do you remember that from...
And Barbasol.
Barbasol is the... what is Barbasol? That's shaving cream, right?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Nate! Hi! Oh, Nate's here. Nate is our friend who does parkour.
Nate.
Drago Nate.
Neat.
I really like that shirt. Thank you. I like this shirt too. I buy all these shirts. Oh, maybe he meant you. Fred's shirt is very nice. I bought this shirt from Amazon, but it's one of the shirts. I buy all these shirts from from Korea and China. I hope your follicle fervor doesn't go the way of Squidward's scalp. I don't know what that means. Barbasol is a brand of shaving cream. Yep. Actually, it's still around. I think I actually have that in my shower right now. In the shower stall is the Barbasol. It's not very expensive. It's not like the gels. The gel.
You and your hair products.
No, that's shaving cream. Although I do have a lot of hair products too.
Well, beards have a type of hair.
That's true. You do get beard. Beard is a part. I'm very tired tonight. I don't know. My mom is watching as well. Hi, Drago Nate's mom.
Hello.
Tell her she needs to start making some videos because she said she was going to start making videos again and then she didn't make any more videos, or she made one and didn't make any more. So make some more videos. I like to watch people. I like to watch people my age. So Nate is a youngin'. He's a young guy and his mom is.
They're all young guys.
They're all young guys. No.
Except for the girls.
Yeah, Ellen's a girl and Andrea's a girl and Cricket's a girl.
But all those long hair people, they're all young.
Well, that's because the older guys don't tend to have very much hair. They tend to go... Do you know that about Earth?
What?
The male humans tend to lose their hair when they get older.
Would it have anything to do with the... No, I'm not going to go in there. That's chauvinistic.
That's chauvinistic. Yeah, don't be making sexist jokes. Usually up all night. I've been up all night since... You've been up all night since last Christmas? You had to have slept sometime. Did you sleep during the daytime?
Last Christmas, gave him a heart.
But the very next day,
he tried to go to sleep.
He tried to go to sleep, yes. Oh, you sleep during the daytime. I used to have a nighttime job, and I found it really tough because everybody else would be awake during the daytime, and I'd be asleep, and I'd miss everybody. So too soon. Oh yeah.
Too soon for what?
George Michael.
Oh.
He's no longer with us.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean that's. It's
Maybe
still,
I was doing the other half of Wham.
It's. Still, are you a big Andrew Ridgeley fan?
Somebody has to be.
Yeah. I don't even think Andrew Ridgeley is a Andrew Ridgeley fan at this point. So this is coming together. It's not the most exciting thing to watch because I can't do it on screen. I really need.
It looks like a snowman with a bite taken out of it.
Oh yeah, or like, yeah, or like almost like a Pac-Man snowman. Waka 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 waka. Maybe not.
No.
No. No.
No.
No. So yeah. I was thinking snowman as well. Oh, cool. George Michael had been dead since last Christmas. That's a terrible George Michael joke. That's not very nice. Although it's true, right? He died on Christmas, right? They found him, or at least they found him on Christmas, which is sad.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom? No,
No.
I think he was
did
in
other
bed.
stuff in the bathroom. We can't talk about that on that channel.
Oh no, that was Elvis though. Elvis died in the bathroom. Do you know who Elvis was? He's the king.
So he died on the throne? Is that what you're saying?
He did. Yeah. Elvis. So yeah, I'm putting this together. One of the let's see, Squidward, character from SpongeBob, expressed a great narcissistic pride in his head of blonde hair. Oh, but out of a sick sense of karma, the brine around him sheared his bodily set piece from his scalp. Ooh. I walked into weirdness. Oh, Michelle, you don't know how weird this is. This has been a very, very weird live stream tonight, which I like. I like it when everybody interacts with us.
What's so weird about tonight?
Well, we've talked about George Michael, we've talked about Elvis, we've talked about turtles.
Sounds rather one of the MILF to me.
Run of the MILF?
Let's leave the MILF side of it, okay?
Yeah.
It is a family channel.
It is a family channel. Oh, this is, if you can see, it's hard to see, but the curve of this is starting to come. You don't know how the half of it. Do you have a lot of MILFs after you? I bet you do. So we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this family friendly. Although it's a live stream, the kids wouldn't watch live streams, I don't think. Although there is a channel called Bubblegum Monsters that I watch. It's these two guys from England, and they make a lot of what do you call it? 3D printing. They do that series Five Nights at Freddy's. I will want a teething baby free of charge. No, you keep trying to give me those twins, and I'm not going to take them. There's a reason Peter and I had no kids, and that's because we don't like kids very much. We like kids just fine, as long as they don't have to stay near us. They're fun to talk to. They're fun to give presents to as the favorite uncle, but that's it. They love your puppets, please. Well, that's good. They can watch on the screen. They don't have to. They don't have to hang out at our house. Our house is way too crowded for puppets for kids.
That's because there's all the puppets.
Because of all the puppets.
That was crowded even before the puppets. I think. If you think.
That's true. Yeah. So you can see there's a curve coming in as I glue these edges together because it's a round edge being glued onto a round edge, and what it's going to do
Remember,
is
you gotta leave space for the arm.
Oh yeah, I can always cut it out too. I mean that's up here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so this would go like that. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cut this a little bit, but I'm probably gonna have to cut a little round area.
A little
for the
chunk out of it.
Yeah, cut out a little chunk.
That could work.
Yeah, I think that'll work. You mentioned that your house is small. How big are the door frames? How big are the door frames? I think they're.
How is that relevant?
I think they're standard door frames. Although getting furniture in and out of the house is tough, so we might have small door frames. But we have, I don't know, the house is probably about, less than 1,000 square feet. What family-friendly program can resist that urge? You see?
Which urge?
I have no idea. I think I'm well. I think I'm well behind on the chat. Oh, so yeah, Bubblegum Monsters. They do 3D printing. They design their own like monsters, little monsters. But they also do that Five Nights at Freddy's, which is it's a scary game. It's like if Chuck E. Cheese was possessed. And
you mean he isn't?
It seems like it, isn't it? He's a scary thing. So yeah, we have a scary robot though. Where is he? I have Dislike Bot, which if you didn't see him last, well, you probably saw him on So Five Nights at Freddy's is about evil animatronics. Dislike. So yeah, we finished him up last week too. We finished his mouth and everything. I really like the dislike bot. So, ironic. I like the. Oh yeah, that was interesting. A lot of people decided that they would give dislike bot dislikes on YouTube. You wear the coolest shirts. Thank you. I like.
How do you know she was talking to you? Well, she was, but how do you know that?
Because I wear the coolest shirts. I honestly, I really did get quite scared when the big Chuck E. Cheese was replaced by the gnome size one. See, I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese since probably, let's see, I worked at a record store called Strawberries, and I think they went out of business in like 2001.
At least.
At least, yeah. So that was this like bot is cool. I like how he floats too. Yeah. So what?
The magic of green screen.
It's the magic of green screen. So we have these suits. These what did we call them?
I
don't know. It's a spandex suit, and we have these gloves that are green. And when you cover it up with green, it'll morph suits. Thank you. You're the one who told us that. Yeah, morph suits. Yes. So oh, see, that was Jared. That wasn't a woman. Just the long hair. See. So when you key out, it's called keying in with a green screen. If you can choose any color and it will key out. You usually choose green.
Not to be confused with keying your car.
No, you don't want to key your car. Although if you keyed my car, I'd make you disappear. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, you can use any color for keying, but the reason they use green. Do you know the reason they use green? Chroma key. Do you know?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, you're the only one who's in the. Does anybody on the chat know why you use green for green screen? I bet Nate will know because he knows a lot of stuff about video. I know the answer, but I just want to know if anybody else knows the answer. Why do they use green?
La-di-da.
La-di-da. Well, that's going to look nice.
Einstein.
So they use. Nobody's answering. I think they're in the.
Why do you use green for green screen?
Because green helps you grow big and strong. Green is the least likely color to be shown in skin tone. Exactly.
What about Alphaba?
Alphaba could not be on green screen. You just see a hair floating around. You want the skin tone to be seen perfectly. Exactly. So, actually, sometimes they use blue screen, but we couldn't use blue screen because
that's when Kermit the Frog wants to be on the.
I've used green and blue screens before. Oh, cool. As a layman, because green is the most sensitive light wavelengths. Nope, it's actually because green is the least. It's the color that's least likely to be skin tone.
Unless you had way too much to drink.
Yellow and green. Let's see. I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese since my 8th birthday in January of 2006. These young people. Now that I'm adult, I want to go again for family members' birthday, even though I'm older now. Yeah, it's fun to go with like kids to the cool kids stuff because you get to. Green is basically transparent at school. They use green screens for picture day, so I'm going to paint my face green and only get my eyes and smile to show up, and I can scare all the children. That sounds like fun. Actually, green screen really works well if you're doing pictures because then you can key it out and then put in whatever you want in the back. Chroma key can be used with any color, but most often the green. Right. So, yeah. So I've got one half of this done, and I'm going to do the other side. Just for a little bit of variety, I will show you what I'm probably going to cover this in. We like to go and get fabric remnants. This is a remnant. Fabric remnant. We go to the fabric store and by the place where they cut the fabrics, they have this big bin of remnants. And remnants is usually if it's a little bit less than a yard or less than 2 yards, and they put it on sale for half price. And we found this kind of pleather. It's like a vinyl, and I think that'll look nice as a
turtle shell.
It's a turtle shell. It's a little dark for a turtle shell, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to
We are in the Twilight Zone.
We are in the Twilight Zone. We have an alien, and we're talking about turtles. So I think this should cover.
Imagine, if you will.
Yes. What should we imagine?
Puppeteer.
That's
making
me.
a turtle.
That's
with
right.
an alien.
With an alien. We can make an alien turtle.
Can be fine in the Twilight Zone.
Yep. So this is going to be...
Hey.
So it's a leatherback reptilian puppet. Yeah, I guess. So yeah, this will be This will be the back, and then the front. I need to find a lighter. It would probably be more shell-like. So have a good one, xingcat. See you next stream. Thanks so much, Jared. Thanks for joining us. It was great to see you, or to see your chat, I guess. So yep, that's what this is going to be. I'm probably just going to glue that on. I probably should get spray adhesive. We don't have any of that here. Actually, I need to do that outside.
Can you imagine doing that live stream? Get all over the camera.
We would have to do it outside. So, when I was painting Dislikebot, the first night I painted him in the basement.
Woo!
Oh, Tia Lisa, hi, how are you? Like the Koopa Turtleish characters from the Mario universe. Exactly, I guess. Oh yeah, the little Koopas are those little turtles that you jump on. And then you throw at each other. Dang. Should I just keep going around and then... No, I need to...
You have to...
Leave a hole, so I need to go middle to middle, right?
You've gone far enough for one side.
Yeah, so just do that. It's going to be a turtle. Doing good. Hope y'all are doing well. We are. We are gluing foam and making a turtle shell. Because that's what you do on a Monday night in my house. Well, last week on a Monday night, we made a robot. And tonight we are making a turtle. What'd you say? Doing well. Oh, okay. You guys are chatting with each other. That's good. I like it when people talk to each other on the chat, on the live chat. You know what's interesting is, I don't know if Ellen, are you still on? She said that she wants to do a Google Hangout, where more than one person can be on camera, and we will do craft projects together.
Ooh.
Yeah. Monday night, yeah. I'm definitely... Is anybody else enough of a science fiction geek that they would call people... They now call them muggles, but we used to call them mundanes. I think that's from Piers Anthony. They used to call them the mundanes. Because they were not as exciting as science fiction nerds, I guess.
You're so mundane. I bet you think this song is about you.
Again.
You're so mundane.
Xanth, yes. Although, have you read Xanth lately? I reread parts of A Spell for Chameleon, and it is really inappropriate. It really... The guys in the Xanth universe are really crap. I've got to say, they take advantage of all the women characters, and it's a little bit creepy.
Creepy.
Plebeian. Yeah, plebeian.
Creepy.
You know what I find interesting, too, is everybody uses... Or the young kids, they use the term bougie.
Bougie?
Yeah, like...
Bourgeois?
Yeah, in like the 1980s, I didn't realize that Xanth was so adult. And really, really disturbing. So all the guys trying to take advantage of all the women all the time. So the kids nowadays, if they like something that's really fancy, like if you have like a designer wallet or really great sneakers or really great clothes or something, they call it bougie, like you're bourgeois. And when
Blanche bourgeois?
Blanche bourgeois. Bad and bougie, yeah. And like bourgeois is not a nice term. The bourgeoisie is a term for the people who put on airs and think they're better than everybody else. Hey, what's up? Hi, Chris. Highbrow, yeah. So yeah. But, yeah, a couple of the hair guys I watched...
Highbrow.
Highbrow. Oh, I've got big eyebrows. I've got big bushy...
Bougie.
I've got big bougie eyebrows, yes. And one of them always looks like I hit it with a razor wrong, but it just grows that way. So, isn't that fascinating? So, yeah, so Ellen and I, going back to what we were talking before, we were going to do a craft night where maybe we would make puppets. And she made... She's probably not still on, but if you are still on, she made this leotard out of fur, out of blue fur, and then on the front, she has two eyes and a mouth. And it looks like a...
That's disturbing!
It looks like a big monster. Like who is it? James Mansfield from RuPaul's Drag Race wore on the red carpet. But you and Peter don't really...
Don't bleep that up.
There we go. What?
Don't bleep it up.
Oh, don't bleep it up. Yep. We were going to...
Oh, no, you better don't.
Oh, no, you better don't. She already done had hers. It's strange what words kids now... Even when I was in school, I would hear one word 10,000 times a month. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what we used to
Like.
say in the 80s. In the 80s, we said like all the time, but now everybody says like now. That was a big thing. Everybody told us.
Gag me with that spoon.
Gag me with a spoon. Tubular. That was a big one.
Gnarly.
Gnarly. Yeah, people didn't actually say tubular, but it was on like all the TV shows. I think because Moon Unit Zappa had it in her song Valley Girl. Now it's Don't Throw Shade. Yeah, it's gonna be a leatherback turtle and totally and do. Oh yeah. From Dory. Remember Finding Dory or Finding Nemo, the turtles, and they're like, dude, totally.
Maybe he's referring to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, it could be. Oh, that's true.
Cowabunga. Turtle power.
You know, did Peter ever have a few years ago? Random was the word. Everything. Oh yeah. You know the new slang. I don't know any of the new slang. Did Peter ever have any of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics? I did. The guys who made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Laird, were from around where I went to college. They were around the Amherst area, and so when the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, the guys at the comic book store when I was in college put them aside for everybody who had subscriptions, and so I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, and I sold it for like, I want to say $400 in like 1990 something, which was pretty good for then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
look at that now.
Well, I don't. Yeah, comic books aren't worth as much as they were when they went through their big boom. So here's the progress we're making on this turtle. It's hard to tell, but it's coming together. I'm actually very pleased with this. It's coming together. We do need to have the bottom like this, but I think the top needs to come together a little bit more. I'm wondering if I do. We do need arms, but I don't know if the arms can go in. You know how Peter said to be able to retract the arms? Yeah, the turtle shell looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But I'm wondering if we just attach the arms to the turtle. We can work that out afterwards, but because I think that this should go like this. You know what I'm saying? Does that give enough of a neck hold? It really doesn't, does it?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to have, I guess, fabric on the inside. Sorry, we're talking. So if I have, what I'm thinking is, let me find the head. Hold on a sec. It's on the floor. So the puppeteer's hand will go in through the bottom of the shell here and come up through the top. It just looks very open. And then, there's not a lot of, and then the turtle, he looks good. So that's a pretty good looking turtle. I just have to figure out a way of, so kind of like this, and then his head can go back down. Ooh, that's not a lot of room. Open that up a little bit. So yeah. I'm a turtle. Maybe I close this off with the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were awesome and different. They had guns. Yeah, they were a little bit edgy back then. What I think is maybe I'll take a piece of the thinner foam and close this off like that. So do I have some of that? I won't do it now because it would have to be measured and cut. But yeah. So maybe do something like that to close it off, and keep it wide open.
We'll discuss later.
We'll discuss later. I can always tell when Fred or Peter looks like a lightweight, which is good. Maybe a cloth neck would be easier to move in. Yeah. So for this guy, if I come back to the puppet I was doing for Ellen, I have to say I was mentioning this because this is the color of people's flesh. This can look a little bit rude.
It's a family channel.
It can look a little bit rude. So, but if you can see with a head, these two puppet heads are very close. They look very similar. If this has the neck coming off like that. Yoshi. Is Yoshi from Pokemon? I don't know.
I thought it was from Mario.
Oh, is it from Mario?
I don't know.
Yoshi from Mario? What's from Pokemon? Maybe I've got a different thing.
I don't know from Pokemon.
So if you had the turtle here. Yoshi is Mario. Oh, okay. So yeah. So this is going to work. Mario. See, I'm so dumb. Dino. So I might have to cut this like this just to Okay. So this is the thing you do when you are making puppets. You constantly are measuring. So what I may do is cut this. See how this goes way down like this? I may cut this like that so it matches here and gives more room under here.
I didn't see.
Okay. So the problem with this puppet is it's very long when you have it on the arm. It goes all the way down to my my upper arm here, and then moving the puppet around will be tough. One of the things that's different here is this shell ends here, and the back shell is taller. So I'm thinking if I cut the back shell, if I trace this out and cut the back shell so that it matches.
Possibly.
Yeah, that might work. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's a pretty cute little shell. And then I think figure out the arms, because if we had arms like the arms for the Ellen puppet, he'll need more flippers. Turtles have flippers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not hands, so yeah. But yeah, he'll be cute. It's good of
Can
you
you
to
grab the other hand?
grab the other hand. Where is he? Let's see. There we go. Oh, you doing? Do you want me to show?
I'll be right back. Peter wants to try something.
Oh, okay. Do you
I'll
need
be
both
right
the
back.
hands?
Yes. We'll be right back.
Do you need the hands? Okay. Peter's gonna try something. It's odd that when Fred needs to do some. Oh, do you need the? Oh, you're doing the hands. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Peter's hand. Okay, so we're trying this. So that would be the hands of the. Yep. Oh, they would go in. I might have to open up these holes a little bit more. It's Peter's hand. Yes, it's a couple of Peter's hands. So what Peter was thinking is if the hands were tied together on the inside, you could pull and they could go right inside the shell. They'd have, if I made them out of like a satin or something that would be very slippery, and then I line this with that.
You bounce the head.
The head. Okay.
You could even attach
Attach it all together.
attach it all together. So
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, just make him really short, because he doesn't need to hold anything. Hand reveal is now time for the face. Satin for a long haul. Yeah, that would work. That's really cool. Let's give him a hand. Yeah, that rocks. Yeah, so what Peter was talking about, and I think it's very clever, is that if the head and the hands are all attached to like one string or one arm rod or something at the bottom, then they can go right into the shell to hide. Saran wrap. Very cool. Hi, Nick. Nice to see you. Nice to see people here. There's a lot of new people. So yeah. So basically, this is how we're coming up so far with this. It's hard to tell because it's all green, but yeah. So I think if we did much thinner hands and made them out of something slidey, and then I can also, because these edges are so rough, I could edge this with something kind of like a nice brown satin or something like that. So that would be good, because satin slides. You know, so if you've ever had like a satin pillowcase or a satin, I don't know, scarf or something like that, it slides really fast. So you want to be able to do that. Usually you don't want something that's very slidey because it would slip off your hands. So yeah. I've been a follower since 2015. My first xingcat videos are the hair videos. Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to do hair videos almost exclusively, and then I can do this a little bit more down on this side. And I also did, I don't know if anybody remembers, I did how to tie a tie videos. I used to show people how to tie their neckties as well. What'd they say? Maybe a T-shaped bar-like thing for marionettes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Second half of 2015, that when you've been a follower. Yeah, so what's really exciting, if we're going to get into YouTube stuff, is if I stay on track with the number of views that I have, we will hit 1 million views on the channel by September. We're at 909,000 views right now over all the videos. And we will also hit, by October, we will hit our 500th video, which is pretty cool. We've been making 4 videos a week for this year. 1 million views will be awesome. Yeah, it's you know, I don't really count very much stuff. Like, I don't really count my subscribers. The tie ones, if you just look up xingcat neckties, or let's see, what are a couple of knots? Windsor knot, half Windsor, the tulip knot. If you just put that into YouTube search, because they're really early. I wasn't sure what I would make videos about except the hair videos. So I did a couple things, like a couple of skits. The very first puppet that I used was Kata, and Kata with different eyes before we customized him. In something where I talked about people being too close to you at the store. And then, what's his name? That... Oh, he's not in there. Which one's it?
Who? What?
The avocado song. Anyway, he's in one of these.
He's in with the Sullivan.
Vending machines, yep. Let's see. Your Tokyo videos. Oh, yeah, that's from 2007. I lived in Japan in 2007, and I made videos about living in Japan. I love your tie-dye shirts. Thank you. Actually, I don't have any that are really tie-dye. This is more just a pattern. Oh my gosh, we've been here 45 minutes. I was like, your hand, why are you not hanging out? And then I realized we've been at this 45 minutes. I am a superb stalker. You really are. You should get a medal for that.
Or a restraining order.
Or a restraining order, yeah. Oh, can you grab the bag that I got from YouTube? I'll show you the bag. Why not? So yeah, I got a couple of cool things from the creator community that I work at. If anybody's a YouTuber, visit the YouTube creator community, and I'm a top contributor there. We got a cool YouTube hat that Fred wore at the beginning, and they also sent me this little kind of gym bag. So it's kind of cool. They don't pay us to be top contributors, but they sent me to VidCon this year to talk about the creator community. They didn't pay for anything except for the tickets to the conference, but it was kind of cool. And then they sent me a couple of things like that, so you get a couple perks for being a top contributor. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, and Fred is taking a nap. So I think that we will probably call this to a close. I am so glad that we managed to keep 10 people here most of the night. What's the link to? Okay, it is YouTube-creator-community.com. So creator community is all one word. So it's sweet dreams, Fred. He's already asleep. He's snoring. So thank you so much. This was actually fun. I didn't know that we would actually get the turtle shell done. So I probably this week will continue working on the puppet for Ellen. I told her that I would not show off any of the work on it that I've been doing because I want it to be a surprise when she unboxes it. But we will hopefully continue working on this maybe next week, or we'll figure out something else to talk about, maybe puppet clothing. So thanks so much for joining us this time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you have a YouTube channel, come back and put it in the comments so that people can... Oh, good night, Dragonate's mom. Oh, she finally came. All right. Night-night, everybody.